Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Snort, snort, snort.
Kogan. Drip.
Snort, snort.
I got the drip. Go.
Have I recovered from earlier? Yeah, my finger actually stopped hurting, which is good. After I stopped playing Tony Hawk, my thumb stopped hurting. It's still a little tight, but it legit was hurting bad after that stream. You know, these, like I said, these control-intensive games, man, you know, they take it out of you now. You know, I'm getting older. I can't be doing this kind of crazy stuff all the time. And yeah, I almost said Minecraft. Tony Hawk earlier, my finger was hurting. That's good. Okay. Yes, actually, it looks better. I lowered it. It was way too bright. So, how's everyone doing? Are you guys ready to chill tonight? So, by the way, for the record, guys, you might not like this, but I basically have to turn off, I have to turn off messages. I actually don't want to do this, but I have to. Are you guys, well, you guys probably didn't know about this. So I found out everything that's going on right now with the fan points. I know what's going on. All right. And it's not good. So did you guys know? All right. Let me tell you the story to explain before I do anything. All right. So earlier today, everyone was yelling at me on Kick. Everyone watching on Kick was very upset with me. And I'm like, why are you guys so upset? And they said, because we can't redeem our viewer points, whatever they're called. What are they called? I don't even know. I call them King's Favor or whatever. All right. But basically, when you watch my streams on Kick, you earn points for watching. And you can use those points in two ways. Channel points. Yeah, I guess that's what they're called. You can use those points in two ways. One way is you can wager on a bet like they're doing right now. Will I build another portal by 7:45 p.m.? Yes or no? And you can wager your channel points on that. The other way is you can get a highlighted message, okay? So, earlier today, none of that was working. And people were mad at me for it. And I'm like, why are you angry with me? Okay? And people were like, oh, well, because we can't do messages. We can't do the wagering. It's all gone. When we try to do it, it claims that it doesn't work. So I don't know what happened. Okay? I had no clue at all. And I was like, I don't know what to tell you. I tried disabling, re-enabling. I tried turning off channel points, turning them back on. Nothing fixed it. It didn't work all day until the final half an hour of my stream earlier. Then it started working again. So I guess Kick turned it back on. But come to find out, I actually found out what was going on. Kick has found out that basically the channel messages, the highlighted messages, completely bypass any moderation whatsoever on the channel. Meaning, you could be banned from chatting, but you can accumulate channel points by watching, and you can still send a message. So what people were doing all across Kick, they were being banned, and then they were coming and accumulating channel points, coming and saying insanely awful things in the chat, and there's no way to moderate it. You can't stop them from doing it. So they were doxing, they were saying racist things. So Kick turned it off to try to figure out how to fix it, but didn't, and then just turned it back on anyway. So I'm not even kidding you. What's just happened in chat, someone just came into my chat who's been banned forever and started using the N-word in highlighted messages. Dude, I can't do that. I can't have highlighted messages in my chat of people using the N-word and doxing and doing all of that. I just can't have it. Now, I didn't know about that until this morning. I looked into it during the break and I found this out. So, yeah. So I tried to turn them off. Now, here's the truth. You can still use the points. They still work for the wagers only. What I did is I disabled the highlighted messages. But for wagering, the points should still accumulate and you should still be able to wager them during streams, okay? So you can't do highlighted messages, and I'm sorry for that. No, Dunsfelter, no, it was not you. Dunsfelter, they're off and on. Are these messages? I checked earlier today and they were all on. They were all on. And the people still couldn't do it. I couldn't do it either. Unless you're saying there's some weird backdoor way that you did it. I went right here into this community menu and everything was enabled and the messages still wouldn't work. You had redeems paused and unpaused. How do you pause and unpause redeems? How does that happen? I don't know. I don't know how he did it. But right now I turned them off. If this was me this time, I'll take the fault this time. I had to. Dude, there was someone in the chat right now saying the N-word. And there was no way that we could moderate them. We couldn't stop the messages. They could just keep doing it endlessly. They could dox people. They could put up, information that can't be public on the internet. It's messed up stuff. And we can't stop them. So I apologize to anyone who likes using the highlighted messages on Kick. We can't use them. Until Kick finds a solution to fix that, there's no way that can be allowed. That's just an unsafe environment. You understand? So sorry about that, everyone. That's a problem that Kick needs to figure out and fix. I don't know what they did. Why on earth they didn't think about that? Oh, a highlighted message can bypass being banned. What are you, stupid? How dumb can you be? That's a really huge oversight. So nothing can be done about it for now. Like I said, I'll have to keep it listening out for it and see if Kick ever fixes it. For now, we can't do highlighted messages anymore. Sorry. And if you have a problem, oh, well, I'm angry about that. Well, then complain to the idiot who just came in and said the N-word a bunch of times and complain to Kick. Don't complain to me. I'm just the streamer. You don't yell at me for the technology failing and being stupid. You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right. So I'm sorry about that. And, but you can still accumulate points by watching, and you can still wager the points via these wagers. Okay. So that still works. The whole predictions thing, it does still work, and we can still do those actively during streams. Okay. Now, also, I'll talk about this more on the podcast tomorrow, but I want to talk very briefly about today's earlier stream. Okay. I'm pretty upset right now with how Tony Hawk went for two reasons. Number one, because I'm getting too old to do all kinds of games and it sucks. And that actually really upsets me. They might be saying, what do you mean? Why are you saying that? So earlier today, I did not do a podcast, but I did a 4-hour stream of Tony Hawk. It was 3 videos. Each video was like an hour and 15 minutes. And basically, as I was playing, I had to relearn Tony Hawk from the ground up. I didn't remember how to play it. It was 5 years ago when the Tony Hawk 1 and 2 collection had come out, and I played through it. And at that point, at first, I remember I sucked. I did horribly with it, right? I did horribly with it, but I learned it slowly. And then I actually went through both games. I saw the secret level at the end. Like, I had a great time with that collection. It was super fun, and it was a great playthrough. So here we are 5 years later, and I'm playing Tony Hawk 3 and 4. By the end of the stream, the last half hour, this thumb legit hurt bad. It was very sore, and I was getting bad pain in it from playing Tony Hawk. Keep in mind, when you're doing Tony Hawk, you constantly have to be doing different directions, button combinations, tricks. It legit killed my thumb. And that sucks. Like, that means as I get older now, likely any games that have way control-intensive stuff, I may start to have problems with. Okay? That actually upset me. Because what happened if, I wanted to play longer, if I was going to play it again tonight, I wouldn't have been able to. That's number one. So number one, primarily, that's what upset me the most. But the other thing that upset me is that basically because I'm not playing Mario Kart World anymore, my idiot detractors have turned Tony Hawk into Mario Kart World. What do I mean by that? Well, of course, they're all watching it. They're clip farming it. They're also view-botting the stream, which I did not appreciate. They came on YouTube and they view-botted the crap out of the stream to make it look like I had over 600 viewers. In reality, I only had about 300 because I know how to actually look at the real numbers after the stream ends. You can figure it out. But yeah, so that was disheartening because you think, oh, maybe people were really interested in it. No, they weren't. It was those idiots view-botted me. Okay? So that's number one. Number two, we didn't hit the support goal for the premiere of Tony Hawk 3 and 4. So to tell you how disappointed I am there, this was a game that I was looking forward to for a long time because I loved Tony Hawk 1 and 2. This was a game that you guys told me you were excited to see me play. You were very upset 2 weeks ago when I couldn't play it on release day because I had lost a whole week of streams. Remember that? I wasn't even here for the premiere. And so I told you guys I would hold off on it and we would eventually play it when I finish up the things that I was then backlogged on. We did that. I said I would put it in the rotation, and we didn't even hit the support goal for it on the premiere stream. So what does that mean? That means that likely with subsequent streams, we're going to get less viewers, less engagement, and even less support. That sucks. You know? No, Trongate's Legacy, you gifted memberships, and memberships on YouTube. I get $3 out of every $4 membership. So you did what was it, a 5-member bomb, and that was worth $15 to me. That's what I get from it. So that's what I counted for the stream, just so you know. Now, I can tell you this, one of the major reasons why we didn't hit the goal is because I only got 2 subs from Kick, and that was it. It's not the YouTube viewers here. The YouTube viewers are doing great. They are engaging, they're supporting, they're doing well. The Kick viewers are just sitting there trolling nonstop. Some of them were sitting there saying they don't like Tony Hawk, stop playing it, and the others were just sitting there saying, I suck at Tony Hawk. And I was like, well, yeah, I do. It's literally my first stream of it in 5 years. I don't remember any of it. I'm trying to relearn it. Of course I suck. Like, what's your fucking point? Do you have a brain between your fucking ears? No, you don't. So that legit pissed me off because I was in a situation where I was trying to relearn fast, right? And I actually played it to the point where I hurt my hand, and I didn't even hit a support goal on the premiere stream. And the other reason I'm actually upset is because we were on pace. If we hit a goal earlier today, tonight, and tomorrow, I was going to get to do DSP Tries It tomorrow, which I'm actually really excited for. Like, I really wanted to end the week with DSP Tries It, Shake and Go. Now it ain't going to happen because I think by the end of the stream, we were at $100 and that was it. Last minute, it was Trongate's Legacy here who actually dropped a 5-member bomb to try to help, but then no one else, helped out. So we ended around 120. That was the end of it. We didn't get it. All right. So yeah, this does suck. It's like 3 things. I'm getting older and my hand is killing me, and that sucks because I don't like to admit that I'm aging, but I know I am. I see it in my face, look at my hair and everything. As I get older, I'm not going to be able to do everything that I want to do. It's just that simple. I'm going to have to accept that as I get older, I won't always be able to do everything, gaming and everything. I'm going to have to change. I'm going to have to adapt. I think we have done that in some capacity with the chill streams we're doing, like Truck Sim and Minecraft and stuff like that. That stuff I could probably do forever, right? But the more control-intensive stuff, shit like that, that's going to start to be a problem. And this was the first sign. I mean, I played it 5 years ago. I didn't have a problem. Now I'm playing it. My hand's killing me. Like, oh, shit, this sucks. So that's number one. But the fact that this was the premiere stream of a game that everyone told me they wanted, was upset that I couldn't do it at launch. I finally get to do it, and we can't even hit a support goal, but instead I get excessive trolling. I'm not happy. All right, to be honest. So I think we may be done with Tony Hawk. I don't foresee us playing it again. I'm being honest here. Like, I don't see the point if every time I play, we're going to have to put up with this insane amount of nonsensical trolling, and we're not even going to hit goals. Yeah, I'm still going to be in pain. I don't think I'm going to be playing the game. I'm just saying. I think we're done with it. Unless the only situation where this could turn around is if it's a situation where, like, this has happened before where we have a one-off stream that's not as good, and then people after the fact say, sorry, I just really couldn't be there for the premiere, but I'll be there for future streams and I want to support them. Then I would consider it. But right now, I wasn't pleased at all with how that went, Okay. Well, Christ is King, if you want to have a quitter's attitude, then go for it. Because he says, oh, we didn't like that you were whining. You were saying, I hate this, fuck this, I can't do it, over and over. Yes, but then I continued to play and I did it. You notice that, right? Do you understand emotion in the moment versus actually being a quitter? I'm not a quitter. So I kept going, and by the end of the stream, I was actually doing well. The only thing that I actually didn't do by the end of the stream, I didn't hit the top score in that third. I'd done everything else. What I don't understand is how I've been streaming for like, let's see. I've been streaming for over a decade. I've been making content for 17 years. I've always been someone who's been in the moment, emotional, but then I persevere, right? I've said that, what you're saying, I've said a million times during Dark Souls and FromSoft games. I've said it during Street Fighter. I've said it during Call of Duty. I've said it during anything that's either ultra difficult or competitive. Yet then I keep playing and I get better. So what don't you get? Would you like me to just sit here and say, wow, this game's amazing, this game is great, and this is, look, rainbows and unicorns and everything's nice? No, that's not me. I'm a real dude. And I get emotional when things go wrong, but then I persevere. There's nothing wrong with Tony Hawk. I don't know if you're aware of this. I wasn't shit-talking Tony Hawk. I was saying it was too hard for me. My hand was killing me, and I'm trying to do it, and I'm failing, and I'm getting upset at myself, and, this sucks because I used to be able to do it. I mean, 5 years ago, I played Tony Hawk 1 and 2, and I mastered it. I went right through to the final secret stage, unlocked it, did all the goals, and now here I am, and I'm having a hard time with the first few stages of Tony Hawk 3, and it's actually upsetting me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why that would upset you. That's me being honest. I guess you don't like honesty. I don't know what else I could say. If you don't like honesty, then maybe you're in the wrong spot. This is definitely not a stream where I sugarcoat anything. You know that, right? Okay. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. To be honest, I don't know what else to say. I don't know if I'm going to play it again. I was upset with how the stream went for 3 reasons. And if it was like 1 reason, I'd be skeptical. 2 reasons, not likely. 3 reasons, I don't see why I should even proceed, to be honest, okay? I don't know what else to say. At the very least, if I suffered through that stream, right, and got to the end, but we hit the goal, I would have been like, all right, well, at least you guys are saying, listen, it's worth it to persevere through this. We want to see more of it. We want to support it. But I'm certainly not going to suffer through a game that's kicking my ass. My hand is killing me. My chats are full of fucking asshole trolls saying stupid shit. And then we can't even hit a support goal. That's like the final fucking straw that broke the camel's back. Okay. All right. So now that that's being said, we're about to start with Minecraft. All right. Let's get it going. Let's get some support and positivity going. There's still a chance that we could actually do DSP tries it tomorrow. It's just an insanely slim chance now, right? It really is. Like, it's a crazy slim chance that that's going to happen because it means I need to hit 3 support goals starting tonight and tomorrow. That's it. Only 2 streams to hit 3 goals. Probably not likely at all. All right. So, I mean, I hope, and but I'm not saying it's going to happen. I don't think so, especially because, again, we haven't been getting much kick support at all. So because of that, it's been really hard to hit goals, So let's go ahead and let's get Minecraft going. Let's start relaxing. I hope you guys will help me with this Nether portal. We'll try to figure it out, and we'll go from there. Okay? Cool. So, guys, we're booting Minecraft. Can we get some support on the stream to start? Can we get our first super chat, our first tip, a membership, a sub, something? We have nothing right now. We literally have 0. So tips have come in. I'm not going to look at them yet. I'm going to wait till the fishing is over, and then I'm going to look at those tips. If other contributions come in, I'll shout them out. Like, for example, John Michael just did a $2 super chat and said, don't worry, be happy now. Thank you, John Michael, for our first contribution of the night. And I'll look at these tips after the fact, okay? Once we get through a little bit of fishing here. How can I shout out the tips while I'm fishing? I would miss the fish. I'm going to shout out the tips right after the fishing ends. If you notice, I'm not updating the leaderboard at all. Do you want me to do that? I mean, I could do that. All right, fine. Okay. I put a pinned message. So now I guess I might as well update the leaderboard now, right? Someone tipped me $1, says, I'll tip you $50 if you make the sound you would make if a metal rod shot up your ass right now. Well, I mean, I've never had a metal rod shot up my ass, so it's actually, I'm not sure. I think I would just make any noise that would shock me. So what's the sound of me being shocked? Like, whoa! Something like that. That's probably the noise I would make. So there you go. Thanks for $1. Why aren't you playing Ready or Not? Are you intimidated by it being difficult? We don't want to see Minecraft. I don't even know what you're talking about. Isn't Ready or Not supposed to be a game similar to like Rainbow Six Siege? Well, I don't want to play Rainbow Six Siege, and I don't want to play a game like Rainbow Six Siege, just like I don't want to play a Souls-like. I have no desire to, so that's why I'm not playing it. I don't care. How about that? Here's my answer. I don't care about what your flavor of the week meme game is right now. It's not my style. Okay? There you go. Oh, yeah, guys, remember, for a $20 contribution, you get to name something. You can name one of my animals. You could have a sign that goes down that says something on it. You know, I have that flexibility in Minecraft. I let people do that stuff, all right? So consider that. And also, for a $20 contribution tonight, you get a special animation that ties in with my Donkey Kong Bonanza playthrough. So some special things going. The Blimp, you're absolutely right. He says, I just got caught up on your day stream. And he says, remember, you had a similar experience with the first remake where you started off very rough. You ended up getting pretty good by the end. Hope you're well. You're absolutely right. That's exactly what happened with the first Tony Hawk. I was awful at the beginning, but after a while, I got the hang of it. I learned the transitions. I learned these manuals, and then I started getting giant combos and everything, and the game got much better. But it takes a while for me to get used to that. I remember particularly it was very frustrating that first time. I got a $1.50 tip. Yes, I'm aware of the tsunami watch stuff, but I'm not affected by it. As I said, I'm not on the coast of Washington, nor am I at low elevation. It would never affect me. But we're not going to get a tsunami. It's probably going to hit Hawaii and Japan, I would assume. It's not going to hit us here. For any $20 contribution, you can put a sign somewhere in my world that says something, or you can name one of the creatures or whatever that's going on. All right, that's available whenever you're ready. Oh, there was a super chat I missed. Zuzu Pet did a $2 super chat. If Hawaii falls, Washington is next. Falls to what? What are you talking about? Anyway, thanks for $2. Ay. Okay. To the tsunami? What are you talking about? I just want to get this straight. You actually believe that a geological event could have happened in Russia, okay? And you think that's going to take out Washington State halfway across the globe. You believe that? You believe this? You think that a tsunami is coming and it's going to wash Washington State off of the globe? You believe this? Okay. Your dad told you the earthquake is the sign of the end times. Well, if by end times you mean the perfectly natural geological things that happen to Earth and that have been scientifically proven to happen every once in a while, yeah, I guess it's the end times. It very well may be ending the end times of this period of human existence where we've been able to populate wherever we want on the surface of the planet. Like, that actually may be ending with this way that the things are going with weather and the things like earthquakes and other events. It may be that humans have to be way more selective and protective of where they decide to live. No more, I will live at the most extreme place possible and just expect pure safety. It's probably going to start changing. We're going to seeing way more flooding. We're going to see excessive heat in certain parts of the world. More earthquakes, more volcano eruptions, more hurricanes, tornadoes, things like that. And then that's going to lead to global warming where the ice caps are going to melt and the water level is going to go up. So that means anyone who lives on the coast is going to have to say, I got to go. It's not going to be safe to be there anymore, It's likely going to happen. It's happened many, many times in Earth's history. It's a cycle that keeps happening over and over. It's not something new. It's not like, we're doing it and it's the first time ever. If you look at scientific studies, they found evidence that this has been happening endlessly since Earth began. Charmuda did a $2 super chat saying, why upload playthroughs if you don't finish them? Are you insane? Are you insinuating that every content creator finishes every single game they play? You are aware that there's content creators out there much bigger than me that all they ever do is play like 1 or 2 streams of a game and then they always drop it. You know that, right? Like, this is a regular occurrence in content creation. I'm one of the rare people that usually when I've played a game, I tried to stick with it and beat it, but I'm the exception to the rule. If you're actually saying that to me, it means you only watch me. So, sorry, I don't believe that. You sound pretty stupid, I'm sorry. So, we're around a third of the way to our goal for the night. I'm here for over an hour still. Please, if you like the chill Minecraft content, support it. We are going to make another portal tonight and likely go to the Nether and see what's over there. So there will be some adventure coming, but this is just more of a calm beginning. Real Science says the percentage the polar ice caps have melted in the last 40 years is unprecedented. Would I just get another fish? Yeah. It is an exponential acceleration of the natural cycle, and thousands of scientists have confirmed it as fact. By the way, earthquakes are unrelated to climate change. Oh, I'm well aware that it's accelerated. I never said it didn't. If that's what you're trying to say, like I was like a denier of climate change or whatever. Oh, no. Absolutely not. 100% man's actions have accelerated the climate change on this planet. But the funny part is, if we study history, we would know exactly what's going to happen next. It's happened before. It's just that you're right, it's happening faster, but we actually know what's going to happen, but humans want to, like, deny that it's going to happen, right? Like, oh, we're going to find ways to stop it. No, we're not. Maybe we could slow it down slightly, but it's still going to happen, so why are we not preparing for the inevitable rather than denying it? That's my question. Thanks for $2, Real Science. We're about to be halfway through the stream, so it would be great if we could be halfway to the goal, right? We're at 57. Let's get to 75. All right, guys, so thanks. I'll see you in the next part of Minecraft. Okay. I have to use the bathroom, everybody. Obsco just did a £2 super chat. Sorry, I missed the early stream. We have hit the goal. I know. Well, Obsco, I'm sorry. You weren't there, and we did not. Like I said, we hit 120, I think. So we did not hit the goal on that first stream. And like I said earlier, unless for some reason I get some influx of people saying that, you know, they're going to support Tony Hawk moving forward, I don't think we're going to play it again. It didn't do well. Like, really, it didn't. Okay. I am going to use the restroom, and then I shall return. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, everybody, I'm back, and hope you guys are ready to chill. All right. Did I add the $2 to the amount? I did, right? The 2 from Obska, or did I not? Now I don't remember what I did or what I didn't. I hope I added Obska's super chat to the goal. All right. Anyway, so guys, second half of the night, we're gonna have another hour of Minecraft. So we are at 60 some of support. 66 to be precise. So we still have another 84 to go to hit the goal. Now, number one, excuse me. Obviously, I wanted to hit the goal tonight. Keep the momentum going. We're so close to DSP tries it at 90 goals hit. But number two, sadly, we didn't hit a goal earlier today. I wish we did, because if we did, then we would be only 2 more goals needed to do DSP tries it tomorrow. But we didn't. So now we're 3 away. If we hit a goal tonight, that means 2 goals tomorrow on the Death Stranding 2 stream, and we can do DSP tries it. If we hit 2 goals tonight, that would mean only 1 goal to hit tomorrow, and then we can do DSP tries it on that Death Stranding 2 stream. Now, if we hit 3 goals tonight, okay, only 3 goals, then we could do it tomorrow guaranteed. We don't even have to worry. All right, there you go. So please support the stream tonight. Let's get some support. Let's get a super chat bigger than what, $10? How about we get some more subs? We only had what, 2-3 subs tonight on Kick. Let's get some support spread out and around. All right, so that we can hit this goal tonight, and then let's double it up immediately. Let's do that. Can we do that? Please. Can we? No, but in truth, at the very least, I do want to hit 1 goal tonight. As I said, the reason that I have kept Minecraft in this rotation is very simple. I kept it in the rotation because we've been getting support. All right? So please, let's get support. Why are you guys talking about a tsunami? You know what? I'm going to look it up right now. There's no fucking tsunami that's going to hit Washington State, all right? I'm going to check right now. Tsunami confirmed in the Western Pacific. Expert urges caution along the West Coast. Okay, here we go. Hawaii will get impacted at 10 p.m., so in 90 minutes, it's going to hit Hawaii, and we're going to see how strong this thing is. All right. Get away from the coast. Do not go and look. Oh, a tsunami could be coming. Go to the coast. He says, no, leave the coast. Okay. Experts are closely watching how it will hit Hawaii, which is under a higher level tsunami alert. The islands are expected to see potential impacts around 10 p.m. Pacific time, so in 90 minutes. It's probably going to be one of the 10 largest that have been recorded since seismometers were invented more than 100 years ago. That's the reason why people should take them seriously. I'm cautiously optimistic this will not produce any damaging event along our coastline, but that is far from guaranteed. People should pay attention to what this information is. So there you go. So I don't live on the coast, so I'm not worried about it, but people who do live on the coast may be affected. Okay? But yikes, Hawaii might be in trouble, and Japan is probably in trouble. Okay? Those are the ones that are pretty much in trouble. So, all right. Okay, are we ready to continue? All right, so guys, let's continue. We got to make this sign for You're Not Funny first. Then we'll go check on those trees, and then we'll work on the Nether portal for the next hour. Now, let's get some support. Let's get the goal for Minecraft. Remember, I'm keeping Minecraft in the rotation because people are supporting it, and we're hitting the goals. If we don't hit the goals, then I might not play this every week. I'll probably still play it, but I might alternate. I might not play it as often, but I've been playing it once a week because we hit the support goal every week. Let's hit that goal by the end of tonight. Let's double the goal to get in position for DSP tries it tomorrow. Okay, here we go. By the way, Zuzu Pet, thanks for a $2 super chat. No, there is no emergency issued for Washington. I literally just read the Washington news. You are a dunce, but thanks for $2. Okay. All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. All right, you guys wanted the Nether. You're going to get it, but please support the stream. Here we go. Oh! Can we please get some support for my first trip to the Nether in Minecraft? I've been playing for 40 hours. People have been begging and screaming for this, and I'm finally doing it. Can we hit the goal tonight? We haven't had any support in the last half hour, so it would be great to get some right now. And someone claiming that they're Oompa Loompa is saying they are back and they have the money that they owed me for challenging me in fighting games like months ago. Probably fake. Let's take a look. I'm sure it's a new account. Let's see. Well, it says they joined 5 months ago, but they didn't say anything, and then my mod banned them. Here, I'm going to unban and see if it's really real Oompa Loompa or not. Oompa Loompa, I unbanned you. Is this really you? I want to know the full story of what really happened. Anyway, let's get some experience while we wait for Oompa Loompa to... For those who know the story, so Oompa Loompa was someone who was coming by the streams and was doing, like, challenges, saying, hey, if you get a certain amount of wins... etc. I'll do a challenge and I'll reward you with a super chat or whatever. And they actually were doing it. Legit, they did done a few streams. And then one night I was playing fighting games. I think it was the beginning of CVS too. And they challenged me to get a certain streak of wins, and they were going to do a $60 contribution. To which I said, all right, let's go. And I did it. And then they disappeared and never returned until apparently tonight, but I don't know if this is really them or not. This might not actually be them. Oh, Christ. Oh, fucking shit, fuck. Ah, my fucking face, dude. How did the ghast see me from that fucking far away and hit me perfectly? I hate gas. Oompa Loompa, you were unbanned. It was a mod who did that, but because the mod thought that you were a fake, but I wanted you to talk and tell your story if you were telling the truth. You said you're back to pay up because you were gone because you said you couldn't pay up, right? It was 60, but we all remember it was $60. You challenged me on a CVS2 night stream. I did exactly what you wanted. I got the amount of wins you wanted, and you disappeared and never returned. So why did you make the challenge if you couldn't afford it, is the question. 95 bucks to support. We have 55 to go to hit the goal. I didn't hit my goal earlier today. Please, let's hit the goal for Minecraft. I am enjoying the Minecraft streams, and I want to keep them in the rotation. But I can't do them weekly if we're not hitting support. You would have to do less. I don't want to do less. I want to do it at least once a week, okay? Will there be any more Tony Hawk streams? Probably not, Goblin Killer, because I said the only way that Tony Hawk would come back is if people, like, showed up on another stream and were like, listen, we really like Tony Hawk. We couldn't make it. We want to continue, and we want you to keep doing it, and we will show up and support it. That didn't even happen tonight, so... All right, guys, it's this simple. If we hit the goal tonight, we will play Minecraft again next week. If we don't hit the goal by the end of this stream, which is over in 10 minutes, then we're not doing Minecraft next week. We'll skip it, okay? I'm not saying we're never playing Minecraft again, but I'm saying, you know, we're doing it weekly because you guys are supporting it and making it happen. Well, I don't know what's going on tonight. Here we go again. So let's get some support to hit the goal so we can do it again next week. Yeah, it is a shame to say this. We've been playing this now for over 2 months, and now we're actually starting to do interesting stuff. We're finally starting to do the things that people wanted, like go to the Nether and stuff, but again, I'm not going to keep playing it nonstop. Unless it gets the support, and right now it hasn't. So, next time around, whenever that may be, we'll find out. I'll be making more chests, more frames for the chests to label them. Because we're now out of inventory space. After that, we'll figure out, do we want to do more spelunking in the Nether? Do we want to go for more resources in the caves? Do we just want to explore the overworld, which we actually haven't done in a while now? Right? Oompa Loompa does not tip. Oompa Loompa does super chats, so if he says he tipped me, that's a lie. Yeah. Just ban him. Ban his dumb ass. Okay, he's done. He's banned. Okay. All right, well, that is it for tonight, though. We did make great progress. I mean, this is probably one of the more productive Minecraft streams that we've done, right? For sure. So here's the deal, everyone. I don't know if we're going to do Minecraft next week or not, because what's been happening is basically we have streams like this, and then I say goodnight, and then I turn it off, and then someone contributes last minute. In fact, that's what happened the last time with Minecraft when we didn't hit the goal, is I said goodnight, and then someone contributed, and then we ended up doing it again. All right? But if this is the last stream of Minecraft for now, it's all good. Maybe we'll bring it back in a couple of weeks. Maybe we won't. Let's see what happens. If we hit support tonight, I will play it again next week, but it looks like we're not going to do it. So, guys, thank you so much. I hope that you enjoyed. I'm glad that we got to go to the Nether tonight. That was actually fun. And I guess we'll see what happens. Papa Vera says, I guess you could update to the latest version. No, the mods don't work with the latest version to my knowledge. Like, we would have to update all the mods, too, or else the mods would break. So that's why I don't want to do that. All right, guys. Well, thank you for watching Minecraft 2025. We'll see if and when it comes back. But thank you guys so very much. And see you next time, whenever that may be. All right. Okay. All right, everybody. Let's get set up here for the finale of tonight. So now I'm doubly disappointed. I mean, why wouldn't I be, right? Tony Hawk stream, I worked my butt off to relearn the game. My fingers hurt, and we didn't hit a goal. Tonight, we bring back Chill Minecraft. I go to the Nether, which is what everyone's been screaming at me to do since the beginning of me playing Minecraft in 2025, and we don't hit the goal. Yeah, other nights we have hitting like 3 goals. So, yeah, it is kind of disheartening and frustrating, right? For the record, this is not the first time this has happened with Minecraft. If you remember, there's been a couple of nights where this same thing has happened, where we didn't hit the goal, And I said, well, that's it. And then all of a sudden, someone will contribute last minute and we hit the goal. So if you're going to do that, I recommend you do it right now because I have to leave. It's already late. But I don't think anyone's going to do it. I think what's happened is Minecraft has kind of ran its course, if you want to know the truth. I think we've done the basic stuff that we could do, right? There's advanced stuff that I could do if I have help, but I don't really know what it is. You know what I mean? I don't know. But I want to say thank you to those who did support the entire time that I played Minecraft this year. It has been a good ride. All right. I'm not upset with how it went. I mean, man, it lasted a long time. We've been playing this now for nearly 3 months, if you're not aware. I think it has been around 3 months that we've been playing it. And I do appreciate you all. All right. All right. Tomorrow is my final streaming day of this week. I'm not here both Thursday and Friday. I return on Saturday. All right. So let me get this idiot out of here. Okay, I got this idiot out of here. Oh, are you kidding me? Dude, what? See what I mean? Lance Catamaran just gifted 11 subs over on Kick, the exact amount that we need to hit $150, and now we have hit the goal. Oh my God. Well, it doesn't count. It doesn't count. No, I'm just kidding. Well, Lance, thank you. I don't know where you've been for the record. Lance Catamaran hasn't been around for over a week. This is the first that we've seen Lance since I think, I want to say Sunday of like last week. Now I'm typing the wrong name. So thank you for coming back, Lance, and thank you for the support. I'm assuming Lance likes Minecraft because this is the second time that Lance himself has come back and saved Minecraft. I'm not kidding. This is the second freaking time this happened in a row. Because remember, we were going to get rid of Minecraft 2 weeks ago, or was it 3 weeks ago? And then Lance came with the big bomb out of nowhere, and we hit the goal. So I think it's time for this. We're at 88 goals. So tomorrow we are going to have another level 1 podcast. And tomorrow we are going to do Death Stranding 2 on the first stream. Historically, Death Stranding 2 has done great. We've hit the goal every time I played it. Okay? But the thing is, we need to hit 2 goals in order to qualify for DSP Tries It tomorrow for Shake and Go. Can we rally tomorrow and get 2 goals? I don't know. We might not. If we don't, then if we hit it by Friday, because I won't be here Wednesday or Thursday or Friday, so if we hit it by Saturday, we'll do it on Saturday afternoon instead. I guess. Yeah, that's correct. Yes, you're right. When I enabled two-factor authorization on my Kick, that's correct. That's what happened. Kick kept signing me out all the time, and then I had to use two-factor authorization because if you want to be verified on Kick, you have to have two-factor authorization. When I signed up for that, then I stopped getting signed out on Kick. That's absolutely right. That's what changed. I forgot all about that. So there you go. Okay. All right. So tomorrow, my final streaming day of the week, we will have the Level 1 podcast in the morning and Death Stranding 2. If we hit 2 goals during that stream, DSP Tries It, Shake and Go. The late stream tomorrow night will be Wednesday night fights, Capcom versus SNK 2. Now, I'm well aware that's not the usual day. Some of the times when we try to do that game on not the usual day, it doesn't do well. So I'm curious how it's going to do tomorrow night. If it doesn't do well, I guess there's nothing I can do about it. I can't do it Friday because I'm not here. All right? All right, everyone, thank you. Lance, thank you. Everyone else, thank you. Have a good night. I'll see you all tomorrow for the final streaming day of the week. Have a good night. Peace out, everybody.
I got the drip going. 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 I got the drip going.
It's like a faucet that's dripping. You can't make it stop.
So what do you want me to do? Have a mute button that every second I'm tapping the mute button just in case I'm gonna have to clear? Like, this is what I mean, these dumb kids. This is what it is, it's dumb kids.